Alright, so I'm going to show you the third mission, Cultist Base. There are 17 total collectibles. Once again, I will also show you extra life locations as well as the secret encounters. So let's go ahead, kick things off. Once you spawn in, you don't want to go ahead. Instead, you need to turn to the right and pick up a Codex. Now, unfortunately for me, I accidentally picked it up and didn't capture it, but it would be right here. Be easy to see, don't worry about it, just make sure you turn around. Next up, you're going to see a big skull suspended from the air, and we're going to follow the main story path for just a moment, so you'll have to do this. But we will eventually make our way over to a toy, which is the question mark on the map. Remember, you can always upgrade your suit to be able to reveal collectibles on the map. Of course, follow this video and you can save that. So anyways, you don't want to go through the green breakable barrier. Instead, you want to go find that little hallway there, break through another barrier, and then grab the toy on top of the skull. So we have a Sentinel Battery. We're up here. You can see I just did an encounter, and I'm going to actually travel along the outside of the cliff here to a secret area. We're going to have to break open the barrier and push this little switch here. Now this is going to reveal this airstream here. The gate's going to lower, so we need to go find that. So we're going to head back the way from which we came. We don't want to go up there. Instead, we're going to go through here underground and then push ourselves up. As you're getting pushed up, make sure you jump, because you got to get to a higher ledge. So that is the battery. Now the first extra life, I believe there are 7 in this mission, is from that same point. We're just going to jump back, go all the way to the end, and if you look straight down, you're going to see a exploding mine. Shoot that, and it'll actually release this extra life. Now I'm going to just kind of hop down here, and yeah, I'm going to try to do my best at embarrassing myself. So there you go. That is the extra life. Now the fourth collectible is a Praeter Suit point. So just keep following. You got this little trap here, you hit it, and then the swinging blades come down. We're going to go to the end, and then we're going to go outside. The store's locked at first. You got to finish that encounter. And then outside here is a Praeter Suit point. Just interact with that hologram. Alright, so now we got an extra life again. This is the second one. You only need to get 20 through a playthrough. However, I'm still showing them all to you because, you know, they're helpful, that's for sure. Alright, so here's the story path. You're supposed to go and do the climbing over there, but instead you want to go off to the right. You want to open up that barrier and then kind of do a low dash. And let's go ahead and climb a little higher, and we're going to make our way over to the extra life. Okay, it's going to now lower. Now this whole thing is basically a linear path. I know the map looks confusing, but this is all part of the linear path. Alright, so we're going to have another extra life. So we got an encounter down over there, but we're going to actually just jump off to the right here. Look for the pole hanging off the wall here, off the side. Swing, jump, turn left, break through that barrier, and there is extra life number 3. Okay, we have a RUNE. This is going to be our 5th collectible. So this is going to be part of the story path. I'm not entirely sure you can actually miss this unless you don't interact with it. But here's the basic premise. We're going to knock this little thing down. Some bars are going to raise up. We're going to swing across, turn around, swing back, and then dash over to the wall, grab onto it, turn around, and there's the RUNE. Now again, I believe the story path does take you here. But we're going to actually pick it up from here and just find a secret. Again, this is not one of the listed collectibles for trophies. But it is a secret nonetheless, so we're going to go jump up here, jump behind it, and we found the secret. Alright, so we got actually our first Modbot here in Mission 3. Once you go over that wall from the previous area, you're going to release this gate, and the Modbot will be right in front of you. But we're going to pick it up from that Modbot and head over to another suit point. This Praetor Suit point, we're just going to turn left. There's going to be a barrier on the left we can break through right up here. It's elevated, you have to jump up to it. It is now time to find a Sentinel Battery. This is going to be the 8th collectible. So in the next area with the encounter, we completed it. Now we're going to go up this ramp towards the objective marker. Once I get up here, if I turn left, we'll find the battery. You'll also notice that one up, that extra life above us. So we're going to go get that next. So that's the Sentinel Battery. Next up is extra life number 4. Again, the extra lives don't count towards items or any collectibles other than the 20 you need. So we just turned around, head back to the end of the hall, hit that little switch. We're going to swing up. This is a timed event. You got to get up to this little wall and then just dash off the wall to get the extra life. So that is the same area as the battery. Alright, so next up, we got a few things here, starting off with the crystal. Now you're going to come here as part of the story. You're going to have to do a low dash. Use the extra dash power up right there. Get to the wall. This is story path. Turn around and jump across. So we're going to interact with that skull. You can see the crystal is now in front of you. It's going to be really hard for you to miss this one. I'm going to go ahead and increase my armor because I do have to max out one of those 3 categories, as do you. Alright, so next up is a secret encounter in the same area. Look for the pink orb. Now you do have to complete the encounter. You have to complete all the encounters and find all the collectibles. So that is the secret encounter. That is the first of 2. Alright, so now we're going to head towards the next objective marker from that previous area. And then we're going to have these little elevator lift things, one on each side. Kind of confusing, but we need to get over there. You see the objective marker, but you have to go underground. But we're going to actually go past where that objective is and swing around to the end. We're going to find another Praeter Suit point. Now this next area is a little kind of tricky. We're going to get up to the 3rd floor. So go to the objective marker, hit the switch, swing across, grab the wall. This is story path right here. Jump over to where the 50-point armor is located. And we're going to take that up to basically the 2nd floor. The basement, 1st floor, and 2nd floor. So I guess 3 floors total. A whole bunch of enemies are going to be up here. Clear them out. And you're going to see the battery off to the right here in just a second behind the bars. Right there. So let me go ahead and clear out these enemies. Now you're going to reach the top floor. And if you've gone up the right elevator, you're going to be able to drop down to where the battery is located. Alright, that was a long one. But next up, we got a cheat code. And cheat codes are always fun. So we have another encounter. And you're going to see the question mark in the center of it. You're going to see a bunch of pillars here you got to raise. So we're going to swing around using those little pipes. And that is the cheat code. Alright, so from that previous location, we're actually going to now go underground. Drop down this hallway. A bunch of enemies here. We're going to find a toy off to the right-hand side. We're going to have to break through a little wall. Right here. Right in the middle of where all those blades are located. Find another Praetor Suit point. You're going to see this little circular area. That big rectangle hovering in the center. You're supposed to go that way instead. Turn around, you'll find the suit point. Make sure you don't follow the objective marker until you turn around and get that. Alright, second secret encounter. Just a little bit later on, you're going to see these big cylinders, and you're going to have to climb up the top like I'm doing here. Now once you're up at the top, we're going to follow the objective marker and make an immediate right. Behind the wall is the secret encounter orb. We'll go ahead and use that. Once again, you do have to complete the encounter. They are getting a little bit more difficult now here in Mission 3. There we go. Alright, so that counter is complete. Let's get an extra life. It's really close. Just go back the way you were supposed to go. You'll see the one up down there. I hit the little button below. I'm jumping under where the extra life is and then grabbing the wall and then jumping back. That is how you get this extra life. Just make sure you don't get squished. Okay, so going from that point, we're going to find a record album. Again, making sure not to get squished. So we're going to jump across. We're going to go around to the left here. There's the little spikes that are raising and lowering. Once it lowers, we're going to sneak back and around, loop back around the way we came to get the record album. There's also just another secret in this area, a similar situation where we got to ride a lift, right? This one right here. I'm gonna have to wait for it to come back down, and you'll see the spinning head. Very creepy. So that's just a secret. All right, next up we got an extra life. So in the next encounter that you're gonna come up to, there's going to be an extra life. You're gonna see it. It's gonna be in a cave. You're gonna have to jump off the cliff here into a cave, which you'll see below here in a second. There it is. So here is the secret. You just got to interact with this little device here to the right. It'll reveal the extra life. Alright, it is time to go get the Slayer key, go to the Slayer gate, and get the Empyrean Key. So the Slayer key is near where the Slayer gate is located. Now in this area, you're going to knock down a big cross, the body on it. What we need to do is actually go underground. There's a little hidden area down here. You have to dash over to this, to the swing, to the wall, to the extra dash over there. And then finally up. We're going to turn around and we are going to find the Slayer key right up here. Bunch of platforming. Pretty fun to get to that one. Alright, so now that you got the key, let's go to the Slayer gate. So we'll just drop down. The gate's over here, very close by. Now you have to complete this encounter. This is 1 of 6. You're going to use the Slayer key, complete this encounter, and then you're going to get the Empyrean Key. And you're going to have to get all 6 of them for platinum. Alright, so once you complete that encounter, you will get the key itself. Alright, so next up we got another Praeter Suit point. This is the final area of the 3rd mission. You're going to see a question mark off to my right here. So I'm just going to turn to the right and go grab this real quick. And that's going to be the final main collectible in mission number 3. There is one more secret, which I will show you right now, just because you get to this round area, you see the statue. There's no actual statue here at the moment. Kill all the praying people around, the head will appear.